This is our Thursday, and right here on the AM show, we do more health, and the content is supposed to help us reflect on the lives we're living and make sure that wellness becomes a lifestyle. And today, we're going to tell you what needs to be done for all of us to be considerate in the way we live our life. Many of the public health issues we're facing, it is just because we've not been able to have this as a key watch phrase, and this is what it is. You have to eat food as medicine. Otherwise, ultimately, what happens is that you will be eating medicine as food. It's a caution. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. You have to start as early enough for you to make it as a habit to eat food as medicine and end up not eating medicine as food. Let me tell you. You know, when you're young, or for many of us watching this show who perhaps are growing in abject poverty or destitution or not having enough income at home to be able to buy all the things that the well-to-do people in our country tend to have, we always relish how it will be when we grow up and we have enough money. But this is what life is about. You know, when you're young, you're poor, you don't have money, you're not able to have all the best things of life. And you just imagine you're growing up, you know, into your early 30s, late 30s, early 40s, late 50s, and you have enough money to be able to buy all the things you couldn't buy when you're young. I'm talking about food. You know, all the nice chibums. But there's always a caution. It doesn't mean because you have enough to spend, you have to eat what you like, because it is toxic to your body. Okay? So make sure that you're eating food as medicine so that you don't end up eating medicine as food. So today on AM Show, we're going to have a great interaction on the segment AM Talk. We're spending some time with the Accra Metropolitan Assembly and then ultimately the Food and Drugs Authority. This is because the AMA Health Inspectors together with our JoyNews team returned to a food joint. It's a wholesale one where many traders in Accra go to, and ultimately also to retail. And we're talking an area in Agbogbloshie. Now the team had been there earlier to warn them on adopting better hygiene practices. It was evident that they were just not willing to adhere to some of these cautions. And the team discovered buckets of beef soaked in unidentifiable thick red liquid, green ayoyo leaves stored by gutters, as well as cowhide, as we all know in the local parlance, wole. You know, the watchet that we tend to eat. It's stored by a gutter or a urinal where we urinate. Sorry for spoiling your morning viewing pleasure. It's just not good. What we eat. So we want to find out how these law enforcement agencies are dealing with these recalcitrant wholesalers of our food. What do we also do as consumers to ensure that our food is safe, even at home? Yeah, for somebody like me who likes patronizing outside food, etc. Should I be worried? I think I should be by these pictures that is just on your screens.
Unwholesome. This is serious. Before, yeah, everything should go to the car. Everything should go. All these things are, I mean, take it all along. That we are struggling in the country to battle is, you can see.
So we'll be speaking to Roderick Dade Ajay. He is the head of Agro-Product and Biosafety Department at the Food and Drugs Authority. Is that all? No. We have to bring the Accra Metropolitan Assembly in. So we're speaking to the head of Public Relations, Gilbert. My own good friend, Gilbert Niankra, will be joining us as well. What should we be talking about? I kept saying that we have to eat food as medicine so that we don't end up eating medicine as food ultimately. And we'll end up, look, we're going to add up more chibum of education on food. And so today, we're also going to add a health conversation. And moving on, Our focus today is also premised on this. How often do you walk into a health facility or a hospital to have an annual checkup to see if you're really healthy? So we often take this for granted, and we don't really pay attention to our health until we're really ill. We have that headache, that back pain, that pain in the chest, and that feeling in the abdomen, etc. What should we be doing? We're speaking to a general practitioner. He has behind him more than 10 years experience practicing in Ghana and abroad. We're talking about somebody who has practiced alongside many of the best people around the world in the United States. And he is with the Lotus Wellness Center right here in Accra. So please make sure that you have the questions all available for you for our lead doctor today. And please get interactive. Facebook JoyNews on TV. We'll post some questions then through a WhatsApp platform 0540 10 909. Let us know what you think. It's all health right here this morning. But also passing through the show, we're going to have the Ministry of Communication having that great event, and they are partnering Girls in ICT, Rwanda, and Smart Africa. Now they're organizing what they call the Miss Gig Africa competition held at the annual Transform Africa Summit. Now, all of us need to be involved in science, technology, and then mathematics. And having STEM among girls is a critical way to go. So we have 10 ladies who have qualified for the finals. Okay, so we're going to have the organizers as well as the participant right here on the show and tell them how we are also enlightened to have them here, and also let them know what they have for us right here on the show. But also the, Wegehe, Wesley Girls High School, they're presenting their Wegehe 86 Praise Concert. Okay, so we're finding out why they decided to put all this together and what we should be expecting. Please, promises to be a great show. I know you're going to enjoy it. We're going to bring you the latest motivational message from the morning man. Mama Biosabwaje is also on the bill, and it promises to be exciting. As you get interactive, always know that this is the right place for you to be for your morning breakfast and great content right here on TV. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the latest.